In JavaScript, we use variables to store information, things like your name, your age, or even your marital status. Think of variables as containers that stores data. To create a variable, you will need a keyword, a variable name, assignment operator, and the value you want to assign to the variable. In this example, let is a keyword, age is a variable, age is an assignment operator, and 50 is the value. Aside let, you can use const, var, or even without any keyword name to create a variable, but only use let and const, for the other two are not recommended. Now, assuming I wrote this number without putting it in variable, it's almost impossible to know what it means because it can be an ID, phone number, or even a code. That's why variables gives meaning to data. So for this, I'll just write doing it this way shows that this number is our NIN. But before you start naming things, here are a quick do's and don'ts that you should know. Let's build this program that tells your real age just by asking your name and your date of birth. I'll start by writing our HTML element. So we have an input of name, year of birth, and the button that checks our age. Let's write our JavaScript code. First, I will create a variable of btn. We declared a variable of btn, assigned the value of document.getElement by ID to the btn. Now let's write our function. I'll declare three variables of username, date year, current year, and age. On line 17, we are getting the value of whatever username that will be inserted here. Line 18, we are getting the year of birth, which is this year of birth, YOB. On line 19, we are using the date object to get the current year. You will learn this in your subsequent lesson. Then on line 20, the age variable performs an arithmetic of minusing the birth year from the current year. Let's go on and display our year of birth. So I'll come here, still inside of the function. I'll write document. I'll be using the backward key. You can find it beside your 1 button in your keyboard. So what I wrote here is, hello, whatever username that the person will put here, you are the age of whatever arithmetic that we performed here. We are missing two things, the element to output our response and an event listener. So let's go up and write, I gave the H2 element an ID of display, which is exactly what we have here, because that is where we want to display our response. Then the last thing is our event listener. So for this event listener, I'll add it just below our button variable. So I will say btn.add event listener of click, comma, and we are going to call our function name, which is calculate. Now let's check our program. Here I will write user as my name and my year of birth. Let's say that I was born in 1989. Now when I click on check, we have an error of not a number. So let's check our code. Oh, we're supposed to put .value inside of our birth year. That was the reason we had that error. So let's check it again. For the name, I'll write uSent 1956. Then I'll check it again. Our code is now working perfectly. Like this video and hit the follow button for the next lesson.